the numbers for this, our co-main event of the evening, presented by OnlyFans. In the Bantamweight division, Ryan Reber versus Matt Guymon.
Almost identical on the tail of the tape. Both guys 5'9", same fist size, exact same weight. Only difference, 1 inch reach advantage. That's nothing. Nobody has the advantage from the tail of the tape.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the co-main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the Bantamweight division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears denim blue. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, an even 136 pounds. His overall bare knuckle fighting record stands undefeated at 2-0. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas. Here is Matt the Silencer Guymon. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears blue and pink. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, an identical 136 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 6 victories opposite a single defeat. He is a former BKFC Bantamweight World Title Challenger, fighting out of Clearwater, Florida, by way of New London, Connecticut. Here is Royal Ryan Reber. And our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young.
Ryan Reber told us, I need time, I need space to land my counters. I have to avoid the pocket, and I have to avoid the clinch of Matt Guymon. Round number 1, teal trunks for Ryan Reber, blue trunks for Matt Guymon. Fast jab from Reber, big left hook from Guymon. Early forward pressure from Matt Guymon. And there is Reber by design, taking himself to the ropes. Reber now sitting on the counter. He has the counter right hand. Long jab from Matt Guymon.
The way Guymon is moving his head, he's got to be careful. Every time he's not blocking, he's going to get hit with those powerful shots.
Reber again to the ropes. Clever naked 2 to the body from Guymon. Overhand right, left hand, counter right hand.
Guymon is just coming with power the entire time.
Guymon literally walking forward to the mid-range, hands low by design. And that is to bait the counters out of Ryan Reber. Left hook, right hand. On the right hand, counter left from Reber. Counter right hand from Ryan Reber. Both fighters having their moments here. 60 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our co-main.
Good counter by Guymon.
Guymon, double right hand. Right hook to the body from Ryan Reber.
Guymon doing exactly what he said with that awkward style. It's hard to time, it's hard to pick up.
And then on the right hand. Guymon again coming forward. Potentially he's keeping his hands low to bait those counters out of Reber. Now landing the right hand on the left hand. Big right hand, another right hand lands from Guymon on the inside.
Devastating shots.
On the left hand, strong sequence from Guymon framing. Reber is cut outside of his left eye. Huge onslaught now on the volume from Matt Guymon.
I think I just saw Guymon flip off the crowd.
Reber in the clinch. Separation from Chris Young.
This is an exhausting style that Guymon's put on. If he doesn't watch out, he's going to punch himself out.
On the right hand again. Counter left hook. Another counter left hand from Reber. On the right hand from Reber. A ferocious round number 1.
What a first round. I don't see how anybody can keep up that pace with this man. That was impressive. That was a fun round.
Round number 2. Guymon opening the second round with a jab off of the scratch. Reber again by design taking himself backwards. Big step in left jab from Reber.
This is awkward style from Guymon, but can he keep up this ferocious pace?
Good right hand from Guymon. There's the creativity he talked about. Now the left hook. Left hook again, right hand. Reber on the back pedal. Bigger swings from Guymon. Swinging and miss on the counter right hand from Reber. Straight jab from Guymon.
The problem is you can already see the mouth of Guymon wide open. Got to close that mouth or you're going to break your jaw.
Jab from Reber. Guymon looking for the high elbow block. Exhale from Guymon coming forward. Reber jab off the mark. Shades at Sugar Ray Leonard winding up the rear right hand. Now Guymon on the big left hand from Reber. Blood coming out of both of Guymon's nostrils.
Guymon with that awkward style we talked about, when you put your head up and you get hit, it's a big problem.
The chant of Reber from the sold-out Florida crowd. From a level change from Guymon. Simultaneous jabs. 35 seconds remaining, round two. A pivotal bantamweight fight for both men. Bearing left hand from Reber. Now a right hand. Reber to the inside. Left hand. Down goes Matt Guymon.
Just exhausted as Guymon. He threw everything he could in that first round. He still throws as hard as he can with this awkward style. You have to land, you have to knock out, or you get tired.
Off the canvas, throwing the jab, forward pressure. Counter pull two, just off the mark from Reber. Guymon lead left hook. Left hand, right hand, counter right hand. Guymon staggered. This is the final stages of round number two, Chris. Watch Matt Guymon's reaction.
He's hit with a little left hand, and he's hurt. Very fortunate that round ended.
Round number three. Reber knocking down Guymon in the second round.
Guymon's mouth is wide open. That just shows how tired he is.
Double jab right hand on the shuffle just off the mark from Reber. Good creative footwork there from Reber. Roger swing and a miss. Overhand left from Ortho. High shield block. Reber pulling back the right hand mid-flight. Smear of blood across the left side of Guymon's head. Guymon to the body, counter right hand, big right hand. Reber on the counter right hand. Guymon resetting in the mid-range, coming forward, overhand right.
And Guymon's throwing, he's leaving himself wide open.
Guymon continually trying to be first. Reber continually trying to be second. First again on the floor, and now comes Matt Guymon. Guymon hard on the floor. High tight striking guard. Guymon to the canvas. Ruled a slip immediately and correctly so by Chris Young.
That might have been a lot of the juice that Guymon had, though. He was throwing so many punches, I think he's going to punch himself out.
Reber on the jab, 40 seconds remaining, round number three. This is a really entertaining, really fun fight.
I think Reber wants to step on the gas at this point. He knows his opponent is tired.
Switch of stances for Guymon. Is it ortho to southpaw he goes. On the long right jab. Right hook. Counter right hand from Reber. Both fighters thought that was the end of the round. Fight on from Chris Young. It was just a 10-second clack. There is the bell. That ends round number three. Now we'll go back to scratching. Here we'll start round number four. Reber to the jab. Stepping left hand, left hook.
Just having the doctors look at your eye has to put a fire underneath Guymon. He knows he's in trouble.
Guymon from ortho, southpaw back to ortho. There's the creativity he talked about. Counter right hand. Guymon coming forward again. Big swings, counter right hand lands from Reber. Reber on the jab. Reber's counter so fast, so on point. Guymon still coming forward.
Reber just waiting for his opponent to throw so he can counter.
Then you hear the chant of Reber. Reber on the jab, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the lead left hook from Guymon. Coming forward again. Reber on the jab. Right hand. 70 seconds remaining round four. The economy of the counter punches from Ryan Reber. Economical and absolutely on point, and still Matt Guymon comes forward. Relentless on the counters is Ryan Reber. Relentless on the forward pressure is Matt Guymon.
We'll see how tired Guymon is, but he keeps going. He keeps trying to land that one big shot.
Switch of stances again from Guymon. An up jab from Guymon.
Almost fell down to exhaustion, did Guymon.
Guymon's mouth absolutely agape as he flicks the jab. 25 seconds remaining in round number 4 of our co-main. Short right hand. That punch continues to be there for Reber. Reber on the 1-2. Undaunted, here comes Matt Guymon again to the mid-range. Hook jab from Reber. We move to the 5th and final round. 5th and final round underway. Ryan Reber versus Matt Guymon. There's the right hand. Triple jab from Guymon. Head, body, head, back to the body on the jab. Reber on his back foot. To do that, land the right hand. Left hook off the mark on the check left hook. Left hand canning through from Matt Guymon. Reber circling out. Right hand again. There's that up jab on the step in from Guymon.
Guymon, although he's very tired, he's doing everything in his power to win this fight by getting in and winging hard shots.
Up jab again from Matt Guymon. Guymon has been creative throughout. He's being even more creative here in the 5th and final round with 70 seconds remaining in the fight. Left hand, right hand through from Reber with a smile on his face.
The head movement is so hard to hit that Guymon is throwing out there. Those uppercuts very difficult to land.
Every front shoulder, Guymon comes forward, switches stances, open chest, Guymon comes forward. Reber on the right hand. Reber so comfortable with his back against the ropes to time his counters. The belief in his speed, the belief in his accuracy fully for Ryan Reber. And the hand fighting.
See Guymon talking to his opponent.
Reber right hand. 25 seconds remaining in our co-main. The reset from Guymon. Active lead jab from Ryan Reber. Swing and a miss. Left hook lands from Guymon. Guymon to the mid-range. Hard jab again from Ryan Reber. This has been an outstanding fight. 10-second clock acknowledged by referee Chris Young. Both fighters looking for one more significant punch. That is the end of a truly entertaining co-main event.
They went to war. They battled. Man, that was entertaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's have a big round of applause for these two warriors. After completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Michael Ross sees the fight 47-47, scoring the fight even. Judges Jackson and Torres score the fight 49-45 and 48-46 to the winner by majority decision. Ryan Reber!
From the 3 Florida judges, 1 judge seeing it even. The 2nd judge having it 4 rounds to 1 for Reber. The 3rd judge having it 3 rounds to 2 for Ryan Reber. 1 knockdown in this fight as Reber dropped Matt Guymon in round 2. Full credit to both fighters, both Reber and Guymon going hard throughout. The winner by way of majority decision, Ryan Reber defeats Matt Guymon.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports. It's always crazy.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Friday, April 24th, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship rumbles into the OCC Roadhouse. In the main event, Quentin Gaskins looks for his next knockout when he scraps with the man who never turns down a fight, Matt the Silencer Guymon. In the co-main event, Royal Ryan Reber clashes with Josh Preacher Man Oxendine. High stakes, raw energy, no gloves. Catch all the bones to domes live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
We open Knucklemania 6 here in Philadelphia with a bout in the Bantamweight division. Travis Thompson versus Joshua Oxendine. Our tale of the tape is presented by Buildup Energy Drink.
As you see Oxendine enjoying that 4-inch height advantage, but more importantly, the 2.5-inch reach advantage, because he wants to stay outside, stay long, continue to use that whole ring to try and get the victory against Travis Thompson.
Joshua Oxendine, set for his Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debut. Oxendine has had 7 previous bare knuckle bouts outside of BKFC promotionally. He's also had 17 pro MMA bouts, and he is 4-0 in pro boxing. In our fighter meeting, Joshua Oxendine told us, I want to utilize extremely clean striking, be smart, be technical, be fluid with my footwork.
He has to utilize that reach, lots of jabs, different angles, different speeds, different levels. A lot of in and out motion. He wants to stick and move, utilize his reach, get in and out.
Oxendine also told us, I feel that my uppercuts will be open as my opponent, Travis Thompson, will dip his head as he throws overhands. Oxendine said, I have to be aware of those overhands, but I think that I can land as he's throwing them. Oxendine said, I have to use this big BKFC ring. I have to keep my back off of the ropes.
And he wants to set traps. He wants to make his opponent walk into something powerful. Keep moving, wait for Travis to come in to land those big punches and eat him and let him eat a counter punch.
"13 fights at BKFC for Travis Thompson, including January of last year at Knucklemania 5 when he defeated Zach Pinnell by a second-round KO.
Off the canvas, he set this punch up, continue to throw, wait for the right time, set up that beautiful uppercut, had his opponent hurt badly. That was a great job. He continued to look for openings, set traps, waited for the right time. He threw that left uppercut right when he set it up. Beautiful shot, and that's all he needed.
This is fight number 14 in BKFC for Travis Thompson. He dates back to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 1. June 2nd, 2018 in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And now walking to the ring for Knucklemania 6 here in Philadelphia. Thompson has also had 22 pro boxing bouts, 4 as a professional in MMA. Thompson told us in our fighter meeting, I'm going to set and hold a very aggressive pace, high volume. I know that my opponent, Joshua Oxendine, will run. Thompson said, I have to smartly cut off the ring.
Needs to get inside and work the body. Like you said, his opponent's gonna stay outside. His key is pressure. Get inside, work the body, slow him down. He feels like this is only a 3-round fight. He can go hard the entire time.
Thompson also said, excellent head movement to work to the inside. I'm going to throw to the body to open up the head of my opponent, Joshua Oxendine. I'll be active with my jab, and I will also be active throwing 1-2-1s.
Definitely knows this is a distance fight. He has to get inside. That is his key. Look at Travis already in his opponent's face.
Referee Dave Braslow going to work early. The intensity is real. The moment is at hand for Travis Thompson in his 14th BKFC bout, and for Joshua Oxendine in his BKFC debut. To get Knucklemania 6 started, we send it into the ring with the always outstanding Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. And for the second year in a row, here at the Xfinity Mobile Arena, we present to the city of brotherly love the biggest bare knuckle fighting extravaganza of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome all and one, especially here in Philly, to Knucklemania 6! And our Knucklemania preview begins tonight with 3 2-minute rounds in the Bantamweight division. Presented to you by Buildup. Feel like $1,000,000. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears yellow trimmed in black and red. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, an even 138 pounds. He holds a combined combat sports record of 23 fights, a bare knuckle fighting record of 6 fights, and tonight makes his official BKFC debut. Fighting out of Pembroke, North Carolina, here is Joshua, the Preacher Man, Oxendine. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears blue trimmed in orange and black. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, an even 136 pounds. Tonight, he steps into the squared circle, ready for an amazing bare knuckle fight number 14. Fighting out of Pottstown, PA. Here is Travis, the Animal Thompson. And our referee in charge of the action, Dave Breslow.
Joshua Oxendine told us, I really respect the toughness of Travis Thompson. I know he will continually come forward. I have to move intelligently in and out. Scheduled for 3 rounds at 135 pounds.
Let's go. Knuckle up.
The bell, round number 1. Blue trunks for Travis Thompson, multicolored trunks for Joshua Oxendine. Jab just off the mark for Oxendine.
Oxendine talks about really utilizing that jab, all levels, all speeds, up and down, really trying to confuse Travis.
Thompson on the feint. There's a counter right hand and a left hook from Oxendine. Oxendine staying open-chested. He told us he wanted to take full advantage of this 22-foot BKFC ring. Double change now. Duck under for Travis Thompson from the center circle. Right hand on the end. There's a left hand. Big right hand. In steps Dave Breslow.
Let's go, let's go.
Soft warning to Thompson from referee Dave Breslow, saying that he caught Oxendine back of the head on the turn. Right back to it. Oxendine wide open striking guard. That's by design to bait in Travis Thompson.
You can tell he really wants to throw those uppercuts as Travis ducks his head in.
Step in up jab for Thompson. Thompson to the mid-range. Switch step back out. Jab again, the up jab from Travis Thompson. Up jab again. Double jab in the right hand from Oxendine. That was slick. Big right hand. More big shots to the inside from Oxendine. On the clinch, Oxendine to the canvas, ruled a slip correctly assessed by referee Dave Breslow.
But I have been really impressed with Oxendine's ability to really stay relaxed every time Travis is trying to throw punches. He's doing a good job of countering.
Breslow now has called time. Oxendine taking his mouthpiece out. Mouthpiece back in.
Knuckle up.
Right back to it. Time in from Dave Breslow.
And just look how relaxed Oxendine is with the hands. He's very calm. He's got to be careful not to get hit with the big shot, but when he explodes in, he's dangerous.
30 seconds remaining, round number 1. Oxendine heavy on the neck of Travis Thompson. Good refereeing from Dave Breslow. Right back to it.
Travis having a lot of difficulty getting inside. Every time he tries to, Oxendine throws a good counter.
Big left hand, and down goes Travis Thompson. That is ruled a slip by Dave Breslow. The bell, that ends round number 1.
Once again, I felt like that was a very difficult round for Travis. He really needs to double up on that jab, get inside before those throwing punches.
Your jab's good, but you gotta keep pressing. Keep pressing and stay on his chest. All right? And put more than one punch. You're just throwing your jab. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, and touch that fucking body. All right? And keep moving that head. You're leaning over too much to the right. All right?
Corner telling Travis the same thing I was just saying. He needs to not just throw one punch. He can't throw a jab. He's going to double up, get inside,
He's trying to create
throw punches to get inside because Oxendine's looking to counter. See what we have. Travis trying to come in.
That was ruled as a slip by Dave Braslow.
Very fortunate because that looked like it was a punch to the body. Maybe he stepped on the foot that we didn't see. I couldn't see from there, but it looked like a punch.
Seconds out called. Dave Braslow calling both men, Travis Thompson and Joshua Oxendine, back up to scratch. Standing 3 feet apart.
Knuckle.
Round number 2. There's the 1-2 off the scratch to start round 2 from Thompson, then Oxendine back forward. Jab again from Travis Thompson. Thompson on the right hand to the body, just off the mark. Good elusiveness, good pull from Oxendine. Oxendine left hand, more big right hand. Clubbing right hand from Oxendine on the overhand right.
All over Travis Thompson's Oxendine.
Thompson taking those right hands exceedingly well, coming forward. Higher, tighter striking guard for Thompson. Again, lowering his stance. Thompson listed at 5'6" to Oxendine's 5'10".
Stop!
On the turn on the underhook.
Guys,
Oxendine complaining about something, not sure exactly what.
I believe it was the underhook turn, almost a throw from Travis Thompson. Back to it, there's the right hand, counter right hand. And that is ruled as not a knockdown by Dave Braslow.
Did his hand, I mean,
Saying that Thompson did not touch his hand on the canvas.
that was an amazing feat of balance by Travis Thompson.
Under the unified rules, anything with the soles of your shoes, illegal punch to illegal target, that touches the canvas, you're down. Dave Braslow is saying nothing else touched, even though the punch landed.
I really do like how Oxendine,
Almost a fireman's carry takedown.
I mean, I don't think that really hurt him, but he better get up or he's going to be penalized. I mean,
Time called by Dave Braslow.
I do like how when they are up, Oxendine's doing a good job of maneuvering and pushing Travis Thompson out of the way, but they got to get up or they're going to call this.
So the duck under from Thompson, Oxendine over the top, modified fireman's carry. And then Thompson, no real commitment on the throw or the takedown. Oxendine to the canvas, and now up and talking to Dave Braslow, 5 minutes on the timeout clock.
I mean, I'm not sure how that would have been too damaging or hurt him too much.
He comes over the top. I know. It's okay.
Keep in mind, Joshua Oxendine has had 17 pro MMA bouts, as Thompson has had 4 pro MMA bouts.
It's going to be different if you never had an MMA fight, Sean. You're right.
As well. We're going to keep it clean, right? Guys, come to the center. Listen.
Good refereeing from Dave Braslow, speaking to both fighters.
Okay, back up a little bit. Time in. Knuckle up.
Time in, right back to it. Ideally to the mid-range, off the jab comes Travis Thompson. Stiff jab from Thompson to the head. It's on the right hand. Added urgency now from Thompson, and a double right hand from Oxendine. Switching the momentum. Heavy pressure again to the inside from Thompson.
Thompson doing a great job of getting inside when he was hit with a tough punch.
Dave Braslow, the referee, told both fighters, listen to my instructions, break cleanly. Thompson again, there's the 10-second clock as he comes forward. Late here in round number 2. Again, we're scheduled for 3 rounds in the Bantamweight division. The elusiveness continues from Oxendine. Slight delay, there's the bell. We move to the 3rd and final round.
And you can see Thompson upset, his opponent moving out of the way, but that is being a smart fighter, not sitting there and trading, because Travis is having real trouble getting inside. He's kind of telegraphing his punches at this time, because he's desperate. He's throwing hard shots.
My eyes on the back. This ain't our crowd. We don't give a damn. Okay, I don't care. I don't care how they feel. We're boxing his face off. He don't care. Listen, he's chasing with the jab. So when he chases with the jab, take a step back, slide back, and hit him with the right hand. Okay? You feeling okay? Good?
Corner really not caring at all about the crowd. They're just telling Oxendine, continue to do what you're doing. Every time he tries to step in, rock back, counter, keep doing what you're doing.
Seconds out! Seconds out!
And I'd have to agree, he's really
Hey guys,
frustrated,
wipe this in
Travis,
a little
at this
bit.
point.
Wipe it in a little bit, please.
Continue to avoid those big, powerful shots, because he knows they're coming. Travis trying to get in, throw those right hands, avoid those and
All right,
count.
gentlemen.
More athletic commissions across the U.S. are using 3-round bouts.
Put
The unified rules of bare knuckle fighting. Pennsylvania is 1. Thus, this is the first of 3 total scheduled 3-rounders tonight on this Knuckle Mania 6 card. Third and final round. Travis Thompson versus Joshua Oxendine into the clinch. On the turn from the overhook from Oxendine. Dave Braslow right back to work, keeping this fight moving, telling both fighters watch extended fingers towards the eyes of your respective opponent. Will change again the up jab from Thompson. Thompson continually crisp and trying to land that up jab from the crowd.
Stop.
So now complaining to Braslow, he was punched in the back of the head.
Come on, guys, let's go. Ready?
Braslow telling both fighters right back to it. He does not call time. Thompson through the center circle, left hand, right hand, back counter, right hand, lands from Oxendine. Beautiful on the counter.
Travis, man, he has a tough chin. He's giving some hard shots.
You see the playfulness now of Oxendine, really trying to clown Thompson. The shuffling of the feet, the playfulness with the hands, jab off the mark from Thompson.
Oxendine, just like you said, he's going to love this big ring, and he's trying to utilize every inch of it.
Good job, guys.
Oxendine nearly hitting the head chancery. Right back to it again from Dave Braslow. Not an easy fight to referee. Right hand thrown to the body from Thompson. Good elusiveness on the pull back from Oxendine. Oxendine now on the turn. Heavy on the neck of Travis Thompson.
Go. Knuckle up.
Getting late here. Third and final round. The measuring, the jab from Oxendine. Duck under again. The deep crouch from Travis Thompson. Thompson on the jab. Ferocious, audacious up jab. Almost an up hammer fist from Oxendine off the mark. Dave Braslow telling both fighters you have to make a fist. Do not extend with your fingers.
Travis doing a good job of eluding a lot of punches, but he's got to land.
Jab again. More playfulness now from Joshua Oxendine. Here come the boos. This is a big pro Travis Thompson crowd in his home state of Pennsylvania, and that is the end of the fight.
You can see Travis still not liking too much of his opponent. Oxendine very happy with his performance. Feels like he got the W. We shall see.
Our 3 judges have been assigned by the outstanding Pennsylvania Athletic Commission.
I think he didn't land on his head. That would have been a big point. Didn't quite land the full backflip.
Hit by the modified fireman's carry takedown from Travis Thompson, Chris, in round 2. And nearly misfire on the backflip.
Could be disastrous.
Travis Thompson, and this is 14th BKFC bout, showing as always his toughness. And Joshua Oxendine, his 8th overall fight in the sport of bare knuckle, his BKFC promotional debut. Looking very fluid, very defensively aware, and a lot of playfulness, now showing that playfulness to our BKFC founder and president, David Feldman.
And I'm not sure David Feldman wants to see a guy dance as much as he wants to see a guy punch a guy in the face. So he might want to have a talk with him about, hey, I don't care about your dance moves. I want to see you try to finish a man. Don't try and go the distance. We don't want to see that. We want to see people get knocked out.
Joshua Oxendine obviously feeling very good about his performance. We shall see. Excellent look on the face of Travis Thompson. He is standing in the center circle. Oxendine talking to this very pro Travis Thompson Philadelphia crowd. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 3 rounds, our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 30-27. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Joshua, the Preacher Man, Oxendine.
Good debut for Oxendine. Looked like he had a lot of ring control. You can say a high fight IQ. Did a very good job of controlling the ring.
Joshua Oxendine told us, I want to utilize extremely clean striking, be smart, be technical, be fluid with my footwork. He was fluid offensively, fluid defensively. Nearly the full fireman's carry takedown hit by Travis Thompson in round 2. Oxendine off of the canvas for that, showing his slickness throughout. The winner, by way of unanimous decision, Joshua Oxendine defeats Travis Thompson.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Friday, April 24th, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, rumbles into the OCC Roadhouse. In the main event, Quentin Gaskins looks for his next knockout when he scraps with the man who never turns down a fight, Matt the Silencer Guymon. In the co-main event, Royal Ryan Reber clashes with Josh Preacher Man Oxendine. High stakes, raw energy, no gloves. Catch all the bones to domes live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
In the Bantamweight division, Jacob Akin versus Matt Guymon. Our tale of the tape is presented by OnlyFans.
Sean, the 3-inch reach advantage and height advantage for Guymon is something, but I think it's more the weight difference that shows that Akin didn't make weight. I'm not sure if it was a tough weight cut or he didn't have enough time to train or something, but let's see if that makes a difference in the fight.
Both men up to scratch, standing 3 feet apart. Round number 1. Black trunks for Jacob Akin, fighting here in his home city, Kansas City, Kansas. Blue trunks for Wichita, Kansas, Matt Guymon.
Already the body work being displayed by Akin, trying to work that just like he said he would.
A tight striking guard for Jacob Akin. On the counter, there's the jab on the step in from Akin. Good striking guard for Guymon. Overhand right, there's the counter right hand from Matt Guymon. Heavy on the feint, fast jab. Straight 1-2 from Matt Guymon from range. To come forward, switch of stances from Matt Guymon.
You can tell, look at the difference just in styles and stances. Akin hands very tight. Guymon hands out in front, very low.
Smear of blood, corner of Jacob Akin's right eye. Hands low by design for Matt Guymon, trying to bait in Jacob Akin, and you see that very high, tight, disciplined striking guard of Akin. Staying on the outside, long jab again from Guymon.
Guymon feels like he has the superior hand speed, and it's a technical ability to keep his hands low. He can still land those hard shots.
Excellent head movement from Akin, but then took the left hook on the exit.
Akin is having trouble getting inside the level of body shots he takes on.
Smear of blood now under Matt Guymon's right eye. 40 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this bantamweight fight. There's the left hand getting through from Akin. Jab from Guymon, jab right back from Akin. And turning over that right hand.
Guymon very accurate with his shots, and a lot of clean punches.
20 seconds remaining, round number 1. Naked right hand thrown by Matt Guymon. Looking to counter with the right cross. 1-2 again for Matt Guymon. Hook getting through. There's the up jab and the left hook from Guymon. That was clever. Rolling his right fist, Matt Guymon, a bit of playfulness. There's the jab again. The bell, that ends round number 1.
You can just see the level of confidence in Guymon. Just everybody, there's no surprise. Everybody there had Guymon win that round.
Round number 2. There's the left hook.
There's some body work.
And from Akin to the jab goes Guymon on the long jab. And switching stances once more. Back to orthodox from southpaw.
Akin has to work on throwing first. He can't wait to counter.
To the body from Akin, back to the jab. Stepping in, looking for the hard angle, swinging a miss on the hook from Jacob Akin, and time called by referee Nick Behrens.
Didn't look intentional, maybe they got blocked. Maybe it was going, but
very rare low blow in BKFC. Guymon had 5 minutes to recover. He took less than 5 seconds. Time in. Now 80 seconds remaining, round number 2. Right uppercut getting through from Akin. Back to the jab goes Guymon. See, he switched stances again in southpaw and a switch right back on cue to orthodox for Guymon. Left hook getting through. Now walk down pressure from Matt Guymon. To the body.
Akin has to start leading this dance, pushing off, getting inside. He can't just wait and try and counter the entire time. He's getting hit too often.
50 seconds remaining, round number 2. Effective jab again from Matt Guymon, and the jab once more. Double jab right back from Akin, not fully getting through. And you see the head movement from Jacob Akin.
Good head movement for Akin, but he got to fire back after the head movement. He's doing all the hard work. He's not getting the payoff.
Head movement again on display from Akin, but coming forward into the pocket is Matt Guymon. And again on the jab. 25 seconds remaining, round 2. Hard jab from Guymon again. To the sternum from Akin. The front shoulder now for Guymon. He's been using an open-chested stance. He's still staying with high tight striking guard that he has utilized since the beginning of this fight, but Guymon continuing to try to jab through that guard. He's doing a jab from Akin. Feint step, the bell. Next stop, round 3. Switching stances back and forth. Has been throwing effective jabs from both the southpaw and the orthodox stance. We start round number 3 in orthodox. Up with the left hook, but not throwing Matt Guymon.
Guymon just leading the dance. He decides when the fight happens today. That's why he's playing the fight.
2 from Akin.
I like it when Akin comes forward.
The body work to start round number 3 from Jacob Akin, and we saw from him in rounds 1 and 2.
So there's a dodge, but he has to pull the trigger after immediately after.
The right hand not fully getting through. Akin noticeably trying to turn up the temperature here in round number 3. Seconds remaining in the 3rd round. Back to the jab goes Matt Guymon. And the left hook from Akin. The jab from Guymon. And again the naked right hand. Forward again on the flurry.
That's what you cannot do. What Akin is trying to block like this is a boxing match, like you have gloves. There is no gloves.
Jab again from Matt Guymon.
It takes a lot of time to untrain your brain. If you train for so long one style, that's what makes it difficult for a lot of people trying to come to Battlezone.
Such a fluidity in the switch of stances on display to this point of the fight, Chris, for Matt Guymon. He's effectively jabbing for both stances.
But he's just out there not throwing hard, just trying to touch his opponent.
2 just off the mark from Akin, but it took Guymon off his striking line. Guymon resets in the center circle with the left hook. Big mouse under the left eye of Jacob Akin. They're clinching this fight. There's the separation from Nick Behrens. Getting late here in round number 3. The fight is firmly check left hook on cue. The jab from Akin. Akin still moving his head. The left hook couldn't fully find it. Some stances again for Guymon. The bell, we move to round 4.
Time match where he can block these punches coming through. Bare knuckle, very difficult to do. He's getting hit too often. He needs to change his stance, change his style, work to get off first and push his opponent backward. We have on all 3 judges Guymon winning either by 1 point or 2.
That translates as we enter round number 4. Here's a medical timeout from referee Nick Behrens. 3-0, 2-1, 2-1.
Significant slowing on that left side.
We see that as do the fighters and the reporters between the rounds. A medical stoppage. This fight is over, and victory in his BKFC debut for Matt Guymon.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Nick Behrens, calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Matt the Silencer Guymon.
Once again, Guymon looked fantastic with his ability to stay long, stay outside, control the range, and just punch effectively, land punches without taking too much damage. I really want to see this guy fight again. He's 2-0 now in the sport of bare knuckle.
Jacob Akin, one of the most popular and accomplished fighters in the Kansas City metro area. But Matt Guymon continually finding a way through the jab, the 1-2, the straight punches throughout. The winner by way of physician stoppage TKO. 2 minutes of round number 3. Matt Guymon defeats Jacob Akin.
Welcome Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Friday, April 24th, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, rumbles into the OCC Roadhouse. In the main event, Quentin Gaskins looks for his next knockout when he scraps with the man who never turns down a fight, Matt the Silencer Guymon. In the co-main event, Royal Ryan Reber clashes with Josh Preacher Man Oxendine. High stakes, raw energy, no gloves. Catch all the bones to domes live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
In the featherweight division, Phil Caracappa versus Quentin Gaskins. Our tale of the tape is presented by Forged Irish Stout.
Okay, Sean, Caracappa with a 1-inch height advantage, 2-inch reach advantage. That's not very much in this weight class.
Quentin Gaskins now set for fight number 3 in BKFC. He's had 6 pro MMA bouts, 2 in pro boxing. Gaskins is also a professional musician and music producer. This is his original song that he is walking out to right now. Gaskins told us in our fighter meeting, I want to utilize my creativity. Gaskins is naturally right-handed. He said, I will continually switch stances, hand traps, up jabs, uppercuts throughout.
He doesn't want to make this a boxing match. This is a fight. He wants to make it a dog fight. He wants to be elusive, make this in there using that dirty boxing. He wants to be aggressive, but utilize that really good footwork.
Of his opponent in this bout at 145 pounds, Phil Caracappa, Quentin Gaskins said, I expect immediate and constant heavy aggression from Caracappa. I have to be aware of his volume. I have to keep angling out as Caracappa comes directly forward.
Utilize that lateral movement the entire time. So jabs, crosses, uppercuts, make his opponent pay for trying to get in close.
Gaskins said, I have to create space. I will do so with excellent footwork.
God is the greatest.
Be first, be last. That's what he does to win this fight.
God is the greatest.
Phil Caracappa made his BKFC debut January of this year. He defeated Noah Norman by 4th round disqualification.
This was a hard-paced fight. Both guys coming in and throwing the entire time. A lot of bad blood. And you can just see the opponent just so frustrated the way Caracappa was fighting. Landed hard shots. Caracappa, you could tell, coming to do damage. Very wide open stance, but when he smelled blood, he put it on. Throwing power the entire time and watch. Oh, on the break, that was about the 4th time his opponent broke the rules, got disqualified.
Phil Caracappa, 1-0 in BKFC, 10-3 with 1 no contest in his outstanding pro MMA career, which includes 1 bout on Dana White's Contender Series. Caracappa told us, I'm going to be extremely precise with my punches, heavy punches in the pocket, hooks and overhands on the inside.
He wants to pressure and control the distance the entire time by utilizing that jab. When he finds openings, he wants to get into the pocket, look to land those overhands.
Caracappa said power punches offensively and elusiveness defensively. Caracappa said, I'm going to be smart and measured. I'm going to use the opening 60 seconds to properly assess Quentin Gaskins. I will not rush, and then I will smartly apply pressure.
He talked about being elusive. He wants to make sure he avoids getting hit, and as he does so, counter the entire time. Make him miss, make him pay.
Caracappa said of Quentin Gaskins, he definitely has good hand speed. He also has very good head movement. But I believe Caracappa said Gaskins will try to load up those big singular punches. I have to negate that with movement and with volume.
Definitely wants to make a measured start. See what his opponent's going to do early and then really pick up the pace afterwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. presented to you by Forged Irish Stout. Not here to take part, here to take over. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black trimmed in camouflage. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, 144 pounds even. His BKFC record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of St. Pete, Florida, by way of Elmira, New York. Here is Quentin Q.G. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears white and red. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 140.6 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 1-0. Fighting out of Freehold, New Jersey, here is Phil the Hitman Caracappa. And our referee in charge of the action, Vincent Dudley.
Quentin Gaskins told us, I have to use my creativity, I have to use my elusiveness to continually create space. Round number 1, white and red trunks for Phil Caracappa, black and camouflage trunks for Quentin Gaskins. And jab from Caracappa.
Just look at Gaskins, the way he's elusive, moves just out of the way.
Good pull from Gaskins, then the step-in jab. Jab from Caracappa just off the mark. Gaskins, hands low by intent, trying to bait in Caracappa and then counter quickly. A bit of the gamesmanship was the face wash from Gaskins after the finger whack from Caracappa. Back to it from referee Vince Dudley. We're going to miss with the left hook from Gaskins.
You can see how Gaskins likes to get down, use that head movement, make it difficult to hit.
And then that drops Phil Caracappa.
Look at how you got like Gaskins playing up to the crowd already.
Mandatory 8, given by referee Vince Dudley to Phil Caracappa.
Caracappa dropped with a nasty punch.
Right uppercut on the step in from Gaskins. On the overhook, now left hand from Caracappa off the canvas and throwing big.
Caracappa trying to find odd angles to land these hard shots.
On the check left hook from Caracappa, the left hand right back and knocked down number 2.
And you can just see the confidence growing in Gaskins as we speak. Caracappa is still hurt, Sean.
The assessment from Vince Dudley. We'll see how hard now Gaskins goes for the finish. Going for the finish right back. That was Caracappa off the canvas. But a right hand swings. Right hand again. More big swings from Gaskins. Caracappa in all sorts of trouble. Still moving his head. On the left hand, the right hand from Gaskins. From the halftime block. Huge right hand knockdown number 3. We are done. Game, set, match. Quentin Gaskins.
What a performance for Gaskins. He said he was going to do that, and he came through. Looked phenomenal, Sean. And Sean, as they say here, looks like Benny came in and upset the apple cart. That is a huge upset.
The win of his life for Quentin Gaskins. With creativity, with style, and with emphasis.
And he looked so good in this performance. Looked so confident, had his hands down the entire time. Like you said, Sean, by design, he's trying to bring his opponent in to land these punches. That's exactly what happened. Here he is right from the beginning. He came with this overhand right and odd angle. When you land a punch like that, you're putting somebody down. Here's the second one, just an overhand right, landed clean. Pushes the opponent down. I mean, geez, that didn't even get the knockdown. And here's this uppercuts being thrown, body punches. There, I mean, when you don't see the punch coming the way Caracappa did not, that was nasty. Upperhand, body punch, uppercut. Beautiful display by Gaskins.
Dave Feldman Sr., Dave Feldman Jr., Conor McGregor watching that finish ringside. Our crafted replay presented by Forged Irish Stout. Phil Caracappa, high-level fighter, veteran of Dana White's Contender Series, 1-0 in BKFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Vincent Dudley, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 53 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by KO, Quentin QG Gaskins.
One week notice, boy. Don't give me a full
Wow. QG.
Yes, sir.
1 week notice.
Yes,
and you
sir.
came in here and upset this New Jersey fighter in Caracappa. Came in as a big favorite. I can just tell me, talk about this fight, man. How did you get here? How did you make it happen? That was flawless.
Man, I didn't make it happen. God made it happen. God is the greatest. Thank you for everybody here. Give it up for my boy representing his hometown. Appreciate him taking this fight because it's been so difficult for me to get fights. Don't know, but I'm a bad man. Don't nobody want to see me. All right, let's put some, Connor, I need that bonus, baby. Yeah. Happy birthday to Dave. I love the company. I'm just here to beat people up and love God at the same time, baby.
Listen, if they don't know, they know now. Congratulations, QG Quentin Gaskins.
What a performance, flawless performance. That was next level, that was impressive, Sean.
Quentin Gaskins told us he would showcase the creativity. He also showcased the timing and the power. 3 knockdowns of Phil Caracappa in round number 1 to the emphatic finish. And this, his second victory in BKFC. The winner by way of round 1 KO, Quentin Gaskins defeats Phil Caracappa.
Tonight in Clearwater, Florida, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is live at the OCC Roadhouse, a venue known for its ties to motorcycle culture and fight fans alike. It's a critical night for the Bantamweight division, with main events that will help define the 135-pound battleground. Royal Ryan Reber is back and ready to make a statement, but he toes the line with the surging Joshua the Preacher Man Oxendine in a co-main event with serious momentum on the line. Then, Quentin QG Gaskins collides with Matt the Silencer Guymon in a main event built on impact and implications. 4 contenders, 1 division. Live from the OCC Roadhouse in the Sunshine State, this is BKFC Fight Night Clearwater, and it starts right now!
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is presented by Buildup. Feel like $1,000,000. Clearwater, Florida, home to some of the best beaches in the world. Well, tonight, folks, we are revving those engines, and we are lighting up the squared circle here at the legendary OCC Roadhouse. Once again, it's Fight Night, BKFC Fight Night Clearwater. And here we go. We start with our preview. 3 big fights to wet your whistle, get you ready for a full night of scraps right here in the Roadhouse. And this main card, well, it is chock full. But I think the one everybody is watching is the ladies. Feature bout, Crystal Van Beek against the lightning tough Kat Paprocki. That's your feature fight tonight here in Clearwater. In the co-main event, former Bantamweight contender Royal Ryan Reber is ready to get back in the win column. But it's not going to be an easy night because we have a rising star, 1-0, Preacher Man, Josh Oxendine. This is a battle for the ages. And in the main event, Quentin Gaskins, yes indeed, turned his life around at Knucklemania with a huge finish. But now he's got Matt Guymon in the main event, and Guymon is looking to silence all the critics tonight here in Clearwater. And welcome inside the legendary OCC Roadhouse. Once again, the BKFC has taken over this incredible venue where the bikers show up, the BKFC fans, of course, we're all one and the same here at the Roadhouse. We are going to have a hell of a time. There's going to be bikes revving all night. It is going to be another classic here in Clearwater. Folks, we are coming off a couple of major debuts for this company. First, of course, we go to the 49th state, Honolulu, Hawaii. Fight Night Hawaii, and it delivered big. The Hawaiians showed out with knockouts, one after another. This was a movie. You couldn't have had a better debut. See Joseph Creer notching that one. Then Townsville, Australia. We went down under for the very first time after Denver, and boy, the Australians showed up big. And the Australian fans packed it out in Townsville. It was a whole vibe there in Australia, and I almost guarantee we are going to be back very, very soon. That's Hayes Heppy. That's a heavyweight contender, and he most definitely showed that he is one of the best in the BKFC. Now, guys, if you see that passport, I got mine ready. It's time to go back across the pond because we're going to the UK. This one is huge. We got Connor Tierney. We got Rico Franco for the welterweight title. But we got Darren Till in his debut, taking on Aaron Chalmers. It happens in Birmingham on May 30th. Guys, insane. But let's talk about tonight. Live on the BKFC app, what we have for you. Every time we come to Clearwater, we have bangers. It's not going to be any different tonight. Lock it in. You're in the free view. We want you all night long. Get the app. Get locked in for the full show. To get things started, let's go to that award-winning commentary team. Sean Wheelock, Chris Lytle. Gentlemen, this main event, it's a sleeper. This one could be an incredible fight. Locked in here for Clearwater.
Fully agreed, Cyrus. Chris, our main event set for the featherweight division. Two extremely creative strikers, Quentin Gaskins versus Matt Guymon.
And that's the thing about this fight, Sean. Both those guys are very unique. You talked about being creative. They're unorthodox. You're not going to be able to know where the punches are coming from. You're not going to be ready for that because it's totally different from anything like you've seen before. So that's what's going to be interesting. Guymon's going to come in, throw these hard punches. Gaskins has great head movement. It should be an unbelievable fight. Let's see how it turns out because whoever wins can really make a push for that title.
Tonight's fight odds are presented by BetBKFC.com.
I like these odds because they're so close. That means there's money to be made. I'm going to go with a couple up here. Yeah, I mean, you got to like Brendan Allen at -300. Mike Haggard, he's great at -350. If you want to get crazy, you want to go with a little bit of an underdog. Josh Oxendine at -110 is a pretty good bet.
Alton Nicotine Pouches presents the unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, administered this evening by the Florida Athletic Commission. There is no 3 knockdown rule. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open tonight here in Clearwater with a bout in the lightweight division. Tommy Jungles versus Anthony Grubs. Our tale of the tape is presented by Buildup Energy Drink.
Okay, Sean, Tommy Jungles a 4-inch height advantage, but it's that 7.5-inch reach advantage. That's huge. That means he can dictate where and when this fight happens. Stay long, stay outside, get inside, whatever he wants to do. He decides where this fight takes place.
Anthony Grubs, set for his BKFC and professional combat sports debut. Grubbs has had 7 amateur boxing matches. Anthony Grubbs told us in our fighter meeting, I want to come to the inside, keep flowing, pocket clinch, target the head of my opponent, Tommy Jungles, on the inside.
He knows he wants to control the center of that ring, Sean. Has to figure out how to get inside, utilize head movement, footwork, whatever he has to do to get into that pocket.
Grubbs told us I will keep doubling my right hand, hard overhand rights in the pocket.
Well, he knows he has to be more hard-nosed than his opponent, more tough. Just get inside, make this a dirty, rough, rugged fight. That's what Bare Knuckle's about, and he's going to show it.
This is the BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut for Tommy Jungles. He has had 12 amateur boxing matches. Jungles told us I'm going to stay long off of my jab, be creative off of angles. Jungles is naturally right-handed. He said I will keep switching stances and I will throw a very hard jab from both stances.
Well, he acts like he has a lot of fight IQ. He wants to utilize that. Counter well, head movement, parry. That's all the important stuff. He wants to make sure he's making some very slick boxing match.
Of his opponent in this lightweight fight, Anthony Grubs, Tommy Jungles said, I believe he wants to make this an inside fight. I think he will try to establish himself in the pocket. Jungles said, I want to move, I want to be slick. I do not want to take unnecessary punches.
He wants to be smart, but the main thing, he wants to come out and make a statement with this fight, Sean. Just show how high his level is. Not only that he's way better than his opponent, but he's ready to come in and take over this division.
Sold out tonight here in Clearwater, Florida. To get our evening started, we send it to Jeff Houston.
Hello, hello, hello! Clearwater! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the OCC Roadhouse. As tonight we present to you the most exciting combat sport on planet Earth today. Relentless, raw, and really violent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BKFC Fight Night! We are set for our opening fight of the night, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the BKFC lightweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up. Feel like $1 million. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears blue and yellow. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 152.8 pounds. Tonight he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Clearwater, Florida, here is Anthony God-given Grubs. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears gold and black with white. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 154.6 pounds. Tonight, he also toes the line for the very first time. Fighting out of Newport Richey, Florida, here is Tommy Showtime Jungles. And our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young.
Anthony Grubs told us, I'm going to go all out for the finish in the opening 30 seconds. I am willing to take big risks. The always excellent referee Chris Young calling both fighters up to scratch, 3 feet apart. Round number 1, true to his word, forward off from scratch comes Anthony Grubs. He's in the blue trunks, black and gold trunks for Tommy Jungles. There's the left hand, right hand. Fast punches on the inside. Guillotine position from Jungles. Defensively gets the separation from Chris Young. Right back to it.
I can see the movement from Jungles already.
There's the right hand from Tommy Jungles.
He's like a high-level boxer at this point.
On the 1-2 from Jungles. Jungles on the left hook. Doubling his jab. 1-1-2 right back from Grubs. Looking for the up jab, Tommy Jungles. Both fighters back to the center circle. Step in, jab into 2. That was slid from Jungles. There's the right hand right back and into the clinch from Anthony Grubs. Separation again from Chris Young. 110 remaining, round number 1. Scheduled for 3 at 155 pounds. Double jab entry from Grubs. Swing and a miss. There's the turnout from Jungles into the clinch. Jungles uppercut.
I like the body shot. Ooh, these guys are throwing. They're both going for the knockout, Sean.
Slight abrasion under the right eye of Tommy Jungles. Stiff jab from Anthony Grubs. 45 seconds remaining. Round number 1 on the left hook, and that drops Anthony Grubs.
Oh, he called it. He said that was not a knockdown. I thought it was.
Ruled as a slip by Chris Young. Right back to it. Overhand right just off the mark from Jungles.
Jungles looked like he got rocked in that exchange as well.
Mouthpiece out, mouthpiece right back in. There's the jab forward from Anthony Grubs. Counter pull 2 from Jungles. Both fighters having their moments here in round number 1.
You can see the different styles. You can see Grubs wants to get in to make it a rough fight. Jungles wants to make it a boxing match.
Swelling under the left eye of Anthony Grubs. Final seconds, round number 1. There's the feint step, the bell, next up, round 2.
And you can see often Jungles trying to throw that right hand, just missing over the top. Are you okay? Grubs doing a good job. This was ruled a slip. Like a little punch, but maybe the feet got tangled. I didn't see it properly. And here's Jungle getting hit with the jab. Knocked backwards. This is bare knuckle. All it takes is a little shot. It can be a jab. We've seen many fights end due to a jab, either knockdowns or cuts. And I need you bringing them 4s and 5s. But these guys are bringing it, Sean. I love this small ring. I think Cyrus always calls it the Ring of Fire because fireworks are in there the entire time. So Grubs continuing wanting to get inside, push forward, push his opponent backwards, get off first. Jungles wanted to counter, or throw the straight 1-2.
Round 2. Stiff jab off from scratch from Tommy Jungles to start the second round after you saw the feint step and scratch from Anthony Grubs. Jungles continually looking for the 1-2. There's the overhand right. Step to the body. Clean entry again from Grubs on the heavy entry. On the left hook separation.
Grubs doing a good job avoiding that big overhand right from Jungles.
Grubs thus far has been slick on his entries and solid on his exits, landing on both. Jungles continuing, Chris, to land that effective 1-2.
And that's been his best punch. And he hurt the eye of Grubs. Grubs can't see very well out of that left eye at this point.
See the awkward blinking. It's the left eye of Grubs we fight on.
And you got to throw right hands at this point. If you're Jungles, he can't see out of that left eye.
There's deep swelling in and around the left eye of Anthony Grubs. Mouthpiece out. That was interesting. That was Grubs telling referee Chris Young, Jungles lost his mouthpiece.
Well, I think he just wanted to break because that left eye, he couldn't see out of it. Got on some right hands if you're Jungles at this point.
Up jab from Tommy Jungles, mouthpiece right back in. 55 seconds remaining around number 2.
He needs to recognize that eye is a problem.
Both fighters continuing to land their right hands. Right hook to the body on cue from Anthony Grubs.
So we talk about this small ring, it makes people fight. I love the action we're seeing.
Grubs pulling back that right hand. Throwing a good head movement from Tommy Jungles. Both fighters continue to have their moments. That was slick on the downward 2 from Jungles.
But I love the left uppercut that started it.
Heavy pressure back forward for Anthony Grubs. 20 seconds remaining round 2. To the clinch, separation from Chris Young. Deep swelling in the left eye of Anthony Grubs. Jungles under his right eye, round the left. Takes that hard right hand from Anthony Grubs.
That was the best punch of the round, probably of the fight, landing for Grubs.
The bell, we move to the 3rd and final round.
I'm surprised nobody has got knocked down in this fight because both guys are laying some good shots.
You hear me? We're coming up. Listen, you're not jumping up and opening up. Stop respecting him. Stop giving respect. You want to do is like, you got to keep stepping over to your right. You're giving him stuff. You're giving it to him. When you put, if you spin out, you don't have the time with your hands up. You don't have the time to fight.
And early in the round, you can see the mouthpiece of Jungles getting knocked out with a good left hand by Grubs. And here at the end of the round, you can see big right hand landed by Grubs. That was the best punch he's landed so far. Both guys having their moments in these rounds.
3rd and final round. Tommy Jungles versus Anthony Grubs, BKFC, and indeed professional combat sports debut for both fighters. To the 3rd and final round we go. There's the 2 again from Jungles. Both fighters have been landing their 2s from ortho, those rear right hands, cleanly and heavily. From Anthony Grubs, and that drops Tommy Jungles.
He's all his face is busted up. I don't think he's getting up, Sean. He was no mas.
The count of 10 and victory for Anthony Grubs.
And you can see those power shots coming. It was just a matter of time till one landed. It could have been either guy. Grubs got the one.
No, take one knee down until he get up.
And you hear that at the corner of Grubs. I love that. They say take a knee until he gets up. Oh, you hear that? Just nothing but face on knuckle. Powerful shot, did so much damage. Immediately you can see the look on the face of Jungles. Holding from the other angle, landed flush, and Grubs has that power to put you down.
Our crafted replay presented by Forged Irish Stout. Anthony Grubs told us in our fighter meeting, I will go all out for the finish in the opening 30 seconds. He started hard, but credit to Grubs, he was never reckless, he was composed, he was technical on his entries, he continued to land on his exits. As Tommy Jungles was landing the right hand, so too was Anthony Grubs, and it's the right hand of Grubs that wins him this fight.
And Sean, I think, to be honest with you, this small ring definitely favored Grubs. Jungles want to get outside box, make this a boxing match. Very difficult to do in this ring of fire, in this small ring.
That's a very solid BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut. For Tommy Jungles in defeat, he most definitely had his moments. And Anthony Grubs in victory. Grubs not without adversity. Deep swelling in his left eye. He had some awkward left eye blinks in the second round. Grubs timing that right hand, timing those entries.
All right, let's go.
And
Oh, no, he's gonna go.
punch
He's
to
gonna go.
the finish with that devastating right hand in round 3. Here is Jeff Houston.
Good job, Jeff. Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end with our referee in charge of the action, Chris Young, reaching the count of 10 at 25 seconds, round number 3. For your winner by KO, Anthony God-given Grubs.
And what a debut for Grubs. Showed toughness, heart, determination, and power with that right hand.
Tommy Jungles told us I want to be creative, off of angles, off of my movement. He showed his creativity, but Anthony Grubs taking away a lot of that movement and creativity with the pressure and the right hand to the finish. The winner by way of round 3 knockout, Anthony Grubs defeats Tommy Jungles.
Wednesday, May 6th, it's blood for blood, 4 bands, 4 brawls. Watch the chaos unfold as Alex the Terrible, frontman of Slaughter to Prevail, performs and fights Bare Knuckle. It's the Russian Grizzly versus the American Cowboy, Cameron Delano. Also see brutal Jake Boswick versus Roderick Icewater Stewart, plus live performances from Black Label Society, Crowbar, and Malevolence. Heavy hits and heavy metal. Watch live on the BKFC app. Download it, bkfc.com. Friday, May 22nd, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, returns to Coachella Valley. Live from Acroshore Arena in Palm Desert. Watch pro boxing champ Jamal Herring attempt to win his first Bare Knuckle world title against the undefeated Nate Maness. Lightning fast action and knockout power you have to see live to believe. Anything can happen. Avoid the sellout. Get your tickets now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com.
And we are live here in Clearwater. BKFC Fight Night Clearwater is brought to you by Bucked Up, Feel Like $1 million. Fubo TV. Ball Boys, skincare for athletes by athletes. And the world's creamiest stout, Forged Irish Stout. And now, your next Tale of the Tape.
To the flyweight division we go. Our tale of the tape is presented by Alp Nicotine Pouches for Chachi Versace versus Gabriel Hernandez.
All right, Sean, we got Hernandez 2 inches taller. However, Chachi Versace 1 inch reach advantage. Not very much difference from the tail tape. Both guys exact same weight.
Gabriel Hernandez now set for his BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut. Hernandez has had 24 amateur boxing matches. Gabriel Hernandez told us in our fighter meeting, I want to be very explosive off of excellent footwork. I will keep angling. I will keep changing directions.
When Sean talked about all that amateur boxing, feels like he has very good head movement, he has level change pulls, be very elusive in this fight.
Hernandez said, while I want to be elusive, I also want to be first in every single exchange. Gabriel Hernandez said, I believe that my opponent, Chachi Versace, will be wild while I will be calculated.
But he believes his opponent's going to try and get into that clinch. Not going to let it happen. He wants to get it and set the tone early, land hard punches, and let his opponent know he's the dominant fighter in this fight.
Chachi Versace now set for BKFC bout number 3. Versace weighed as much as 287 pounds when he started training as a fighter 3 years ago. He had 3 amateur bare knuckle bouts, 4 as an AMI and MMA, and for this, his 3rd professional BKFC bout, he weighed 124.8 pounds. Versace told us in our fighter meeting, I want a very fast start, immediately establish high volume.
Well, he feels like he's going to push the pace the entire time. Believes in his cardio. Says, this is a 3-round fight. I'm used to 5. I can come out and go hard the entire time. This guy hasn't had a bare knuckle fight like I have. Let's see what he does.
Versace said, I will double and triple my jab, and I will be very active with my lead hooks.
Makes sure he stays off the ropes. Feels like he has an experience advantage, and he has to utilize it.
Back we go to Jeff Houston.
Fight fans of Clearwater, we are set for the next fight of the night inside the BKFC 16-foot squared circle. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the BKFC flyweight division. Presented to you by Elk Nicotine Pouches. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 124.8 pounds. Tonight he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Clearwater, Florida, here is Gabriel, the Wolfman Hernandez. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, an identical 124.8 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 2 fights. Fighting out of Hudson, Florida, here is Chachi Versace. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Chachi Versace told us, I believe that I will have the cardio advantage over Gabriel Hernandez. I have to use my movement. I have to let my power punches go. Round number 1. Chachi Versace is in the black and gold trunks. Solid black trunks for Gabriel Hernandez. To almost a side headlock position. That gets the immediate separation from Andrew Glenn. Right back to it. Hook jab from Versace on the entry, left hand. There's the counter left hand from Hernandez. Jab right back from Versace.
Versace better be careful and put his hands down.
Versace again on the side headlock. That gets a soft warning from Andrew Glenn. From the restart, we're going to miss lead left hook from Versace. Counter left hook from Hernandez.
And where Versace does have the advantage, experience, getting and pushing his opponent around, might not be used to that kind of inside fight.
120 remaining, round number 1, scheduled for 3 rounds. We're at 125 pounds. Hook jab again from Versace. Jab to the body, jab to the head. Make it 2 from Hernandez.
Hernandez looks like he's not really trying to get off first too much, just countering him, but he's waiting for his opponent to come in. He's not, so he's going first.
There is the entry from Chachi Versace, now snatching the half-tie plug. Versace heavy on the neck of Gabriel Hernandez. To the full guillotine position. That gets the immediate separation from Andrew Glenn. Feint step from Hernandez.
Hernandez trying to just wait for his opponent, but Versace's not throwing first.
Up again from Chachi Versace. It's the right hand that gets through from Hernandez. Small cut under Versace's left eye. Stiff jab from Hernandez. 25 seconds remaining, round number 1. Big right hand from Versace on the entry. Push away from Hernandez. Versace to the inside and into the clinch with the halftime plug. Good turn along the rope. On the restart. Make it 2 again from Hernandez. To the body. The bell. Next stop, round 2.
That was an interesting round. Difficult to call. Both guys had their moments.
Double up and triple up. When you hit him with the 2, drop it and back in. Attack him with the 3. He cannot fight. I do not need to give him unnecessary hurt. I need to double up. We do not spend these early mornings for nothing.
Here's some of the good jabs being thrown and landed by Hernandez. Just nice, crisp, clean, showing that boxing. Versace kept with a power overhand right. And let's see if that inside, pushing it around, pulling. Let's see if that tires Hernandez out, not being used at this time.
First up to scratch, Chachi Versace. The matter of the stool, and Gabriel Hernandez's right corner. And issue solved, round number 2. From Versace, back to the body from Hernandez. Hernandez again, Chris, leading with that rear 2 from Ortho. He's doing a lot of naked 2s thus far in this fight, and he does that on cue.
Well, that's every now and again punch. You're not supposed to throw it too often, but if it lands, keep throwing it.
Right hand again, Versace to the inside. Again, heavy with the half tie on that single collar tie from Chachi Versace.
Stop!
Chest to chest, there's the right hand. Keeping this 125-pound fight moving.
And Von Versace, I'm trying to get in as often as possible to push him around and wear him down. You can see Hernandez looking a little tired already.
The right hand, good pullback defensively from Chachi Versace. On the jab.
That lead right hand, again, that one to the body, Sean.
They did 2 and deep to the body from Gabriel Hernandez. We're almost seeing more 2s than 1s from Hernandez. Overhand right hand, and the 2.
But like I said, Sean, it's landing. Keep throwing it if it's landing. Make him stop it, and then without it, open up more left hands.
Chachi to the mid-range, to the inside comes Chachi Versace. Again to the half-time point. There's the uppercuts. To pull back defensively from Hernandez.
I'm surprised if Versace's ever stand on the outside. He keeps getting hit, and he will push inside immediately and wear his opponent down.
Same with the naked 2 from Hernandez.
That naked 2 once again.
Double underhooks from Versace. Gets the separation from Andrew Glenn. 25 seconds remaining, round 2. Jab negated, good parry from Hernandez.
Hernandez constantly throwing those right-hand leads to the body, sometimes to the head. Mixing in a couple jabs and some feints. Really doing a good job of controlling when this fight happens.
Duck under from Versace, he uses that for the entry. Again, chest to chest goes Chachi Versace. Closing stages of the second round, there is the bell. We move to the third, final round.
And once again, I feel like Versace has a bit of a disadvantage in this, only being a 3-round fight. Getting him, pushing him around, wearing him down. It's hard to do in 3 rounds.
Set it up, set it up. Fake it, 1, 2, that's all you do. Fake
last
it,
round, coach, last round.
One more round, Chachi, one more round. Fake it, 1, 2, that's all you do. You hit him every single time, but you gotta set it up, buddy. You gotta set it up. Chachi, do it. Fake, 1, 2, fake, 1, 2. Simple, like that. It's simple like that. You hit him every single time, but you gotta go ahead first, you gotta set it up. Yeah. You fake it, you go 1, 2 fence behind it. Fake it, 1, 2 straight, 1, 2. Come on. You hit every single time. Fake it, 1, 2. You got it. Fake 1, 2, straight punches. Fake 1, 2, let's go. Come on, let's go. You got it.
As you can hear, the corner of Chachi Versace will throw feints first and then get inside. Can't just stand in front of your opponent. You're getting picked apart. Get inside, and that's when you do the best work. They want him to get inside. You can't do so without throwing those feints.
Third and final round. Chachi Versace versus Gabriel Hernandez. We're in the flyweight division. Swing and a miss from Versace, but he uses that right hook for the entry. To this stage in the fight, Versace has been really effective in the clinch from the half-time block. Hernandez has been really effective, continually landing that naked rear right hand from Ortho, just like that.
Hernandez has thrown a lot of feints in this round, doing a great job. But
there's the left hand that gets through from Gabriel Hernandez. Good head movement from Versace.
I really like the way Hernandez is stepping up the feints in this round, making it hard to find out where they're coming from, really making Versace guess.
Versace on the waist cinch, clever turn up the frame out. There's the right hand, and that drops Chachi Versace.
Just didn't see it coming, did a good job. Did Hernandez, he's on Chachi Versace this point. He's pushing the pace the entire time, throwing punches from all angles.
That knockdown could prove to be massive if we go to the judges' scorecards, and we won't. A huge left hand and victory for Gabriel Hernandez.
And that round, John, you can tell he really stepped it up. He got a feel for it. He really started coming in, throwing those feints. Understood it's all about distance and range. And once he found it, when he really dialed in, it was big trouble for Chachi Versace. So you could just see as this fight continued to progress, he continued to get better.
There all day, baby.
Like that was what Chachi Versace turned around, wasn't ready for it. earlier in the round, earlier in the fight, Hernandez would not have done that, but followed up with a beautiful left hook. Versace still hurt, coming from a different angle. Body punch, boom, left hook. I love that combination. Yeah, as you can see, Versace very hurt, didn't know where he was. Referee did a great job. Don't let this go on anymore, no reason.
Irony of ironies, Gabriel Hernandez continually landed the naked to that rear right hand from Orthodox throughout this fight. He used that right hand to drop Versace in round 3, but then he finished Versace with a crushing left hand.
Well, it was that right hand to the body, and Versace, usually when that right hand is there, lands to the body, it's very difficult to block the left hook coming. And so Hernandez did a great job. I don't know if he set that up the whole time or just a coincidence he was the right hand and the left hook, but beautiful combination and landed beautifully. You can just see him getting better as this fight went on, understanding distance and range better. And as soon as he got a good beat on it, a good feel on it, he finished the fight.
Chachi Versace, and again, I don't like the word inspiration. I think it's certainly overused in sports broadcast, but he is an inspiration. 3 years ago, he was 287 pounds. For this, his third ever BKFC bout, he weighed in at 124.8, and Versace did some very good things. But Gabriel Hernandez, in his BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut, on point with the right hand, finishing with the left hand. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 14 seconds, round number 3. For your winner by KO, Gabriel the Wolfman Hernandez.
All right, Gabriel. My man, the Wolfman in the house. You put the Versace on the floor, and you got the W tonight here at the OCC Roadhouse. Congratulations. Your very first time here in the BKFC. How did it feel to take those gloves off and get that big dub tonight?
It felt great, man. I ain't gonna lie. It felt great. I love fist fighting. You know, I grew up fist fighting, so it felt great. I ain't gonna front.
Listen, if you keep doing what you're doing, brother, you are going to be a major player here in the BKFC. One time, make some noise, Clearwater, for Gabriel Hernandez.
And I really love what we saw from Hernandez. Started off not real sure of how to fight in this sport. He learned. You can see that good high-level boxing transition over, and I can't wait to see him fight again.
Chachi Versace most definitely had his moments in the clinch, especially from the half-tie plum, the single collar tie. Gabriel Hernandez told us, I'm going to be explosive off of excellent footwork. Hernandez especially explosive in round number 3, dropping Versace with the right hand and then finishing Versace with the left hand. The winner by way of round 3 KO, Gabriel Hernandez defeats Chachi Versace.
Friday, May 22nd, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, returns to Coachella Valley. Live from Acrisure Arena in Palm Desert, watch pro boxing champ Jamal Herring attempt to win his first Bare Knuckle world title against the undefeated Nate Maness. Lightning fast action and knockout power you have to see live to believe. Anything can happen. Avoid the sellout. Get your tickets now at BKFC.com. That's BKFC.com. Thursday, June 4th, it's BKFC Fight Night Hollywood. In the main event, the popular bare knuckle fighting OG Julian Lane meets the rising force known as Bryce Henry. Experience versus a warrior who hasn't tasted defeat. In the co-main event, the 7-1 Gogo Slaveski looks to keep his momentum alive when he fights the relentless Johnny Tello. It's the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Watch the raw, unfiltered combat live on the BKFC app. Download it at BKFC.com.
We're closing in on our main card. Tonight sold out in Clearwater, Florida at the iconic OCC Roadhouse and Museum. And on our main card, you will see Quentin Gaskins versus Matt Guymon in the featherweight division. Scan the QR code now on your screen. You can also go to BKFC.com to watch our main card. Gaskins, an extremely creative striker, as is Matt Guymon. Two very talented fighters. Both will continually switch stances, Both will throw punches from very unconventional angles, pivotal at 145 pounds. That's your main event tonight, BKFC Fight Night Clearwater 3. Quentin Gaskins versus Matt Guymon to conclude the night. We conclude our prelims now, our preview, with this bout in the heavyweight division. Terry Williams versus Bolo Carthon. Our tale of the tape is presented by Tick Pick.
Okay, the big fellas. Williams, 3-inch height advantage, but also 4-inch reach advantage, and he has to utilize that, stay long if he can, because Bolo's coming in with those power shots.
This is fight number 2 promotionally in BKFC for Bolo Carthon. His 3rd bout overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Carthon has also had 4 pro MMA bouts, 13 as a professional in Muay Thai. Bolo Carthon told us in our fighter meeting, I'm extremely focused on cardio. I feel that my cardio is on point, and with that outstanding cardio, I will continually bring heavy forward pressure.
He feels like he understands that you have to be a little bit more calm in this sport. Take your time. Pick your shots. Don't just come out and throw hard punches the entire time. Work his way inside and then pick a shot.
Carthon said clean counters, and he reiterated that point, Chris. I am not going to throw every punch with full power. Carthon said, I believe in my power. I do not have to load up.
He knows his opponent has a little bit of reach, so he's got to bob and weave, throw jabs, do whatever he has to do to get inside. When he gets inside, clinch, throw uppercuts, do whatever to land power shots.
Terry Williams now set for fight number 1 in BKFC. He's had 1 pro boxing bout, 22 is an amateur in boxing. Williams told us, I believe that I'm a very calculated fighter. In this, my BKFC debut, Terry Williams said, I am not going to take unnecessary risks.
Especially early, Sean, he wants to really focus on his footwork, his movement, counter his opponent coming in. He feels like he has great speed, great power, great footwork. He's got to show that.
Williams said, I definitely believe that I have legitimate knockout power in both hands. I will throw check right hooks, short uppercuts, and I will be very active with my powerful jab.
He feels like if his opponent is doing a good job keeping the hands up high, he's going to land on the body early. Main thing, he's got to figure out exactly how to control the distance to control this opponent.
Again, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the BKFC heavyweight division. Presented to you by Tick Pick. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 252.8 pounds. His MMA record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats and holds a bare knuckle fighting record of 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, here is Bolo Carthon. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. His official weight, 264.4 pounds. Tonight he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Tampa, Florida, here is Terry Neff Williams. And our referee in charge of the action, Michael De Jesus.
Bolo Carthon told us, I believe that Terry Williams will continually come forward. I cannot allow him to be heavy in the clinch. Round number 1. Black and white trunks for Bolo Carthon, black trunks for Terry Williams.
And it looks like Williams wants to move the entire time. You can see the difference. Footwork.
Fast jab from Terry Williams. Carthon heavy on the front foot, on the feint. Swing and miss with the left hand from Bolo Carthon. Carthon now sitting back on the right hand. There's the jab right back from Bolo Carthon, his landing. Leg movement, upper body movement from Terry Williams. And off the mark from Carthon.
See both guys just trying to find timing, find openings.
There's the duck under, right hook just off the mark from Carthon. The idea was there. Williams now getting low in his stance. Carthon methodical from the center circle.
Figured he'd be coming forward a little bit more. Was Carthon, but probably different with Williams and just looking to counter.
Very measured pace. Thus far set and held by these two very powerful heavyweights. 50 seconds remaining. Round number 1 scheduled for 3 rounds. Carthon pulling back that right hand mid-flight. There's the left hook that lands from Terry Williams. Williams ever so slightly trying to turn up the temperature. Both fighters staying in orthodox. You see the lead hand fighting. Both fighters quit sitting on that big right hand.
Just waiting to land.
Swing and a miss. Heavy to the inside comes Bolo Carthon. There's the underhook. Double lighters in the turn from Terry Williams. That gets the separation from Michael De Jesus.
These guys just ready to explode in.
To the inside. Heavy underhook from Bolo Carthon. Knuckle up emphatically from Michael De Jesus. Late here in round number 1. There is the bell. We move to round 2.
That was an interesting first round, so you get to see both guys just waiting to explode in, trying to land that power shot.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath.
You would have thought Terry Williams having a little bit more reach would try and utilize that, stay outside, land those jabs, try and set up that too. But I know it's difficult with Bolo standing there ready to explode in.
The best dressed man in all of MMA. Trainer extraordinaire Jahad Wingfield in the corner of Terry Williams.
And bare knuckle too, Shane.
In boxing and all of combat sports.
A little feeling out process in that first round. Let's see if anybody found any holes they could try to exploit.
Round 2. Jab from Carthon. See the snapping jab of Terry Williams.
See Williams pushing off that back foot, just looking to explode in. Transfer that weight and try to throw that right hand.
Jabbing up. There's the right hand from Williams on cue. From the underhook to the inside overhand left from Carthon right hand.
Stop! No punching! Back it up! Back it up! Watch your head!
Separation again from De Jesus. He is keeping this heavyweight bout moving. The fighters holding this methodical pace. Both have massive belief in their punching power. Both sitting on that right hand from orthodox. There's the right hand, but off the mark from Terry Williams.
I'd like to see Williams after that big right hand come with the left hook. Bolo's turning. If you hit him with that left hook, it'll be right square on the face.
Carthon to the mid-range. Both fighters in the center circle. Heavier front shoulder now from Terry Williams. 60 seconds remaining, round number 2. Going for action from referee Michael De Jesus.
They're just standing there looking at each other. I'll do it.
And you see the measuring on the heavy front shoulder from Williams. Right hand. Carthon pulling that back mid-flight. 40 seconds remaining in the second.
Williams has the reach. They're pumping that jab.
Measuring jab from Williams.
Make Williams throw that jab, make Carthon reach.
To the inside, there's the overhook from Bolo Carthon. Carthon, Chris, 13 pro Muay Thai bouts. He has an excellent clinch game. We're seeing him get into the clinch thus far, but we're not seeing him throw punches in the clinch.
No, he's getting in and holding.
Second clap. Late here in round number 2, Terry Williams versus Bolo Carthon. We are in the heavyweight division. Again, Williams with the heavy front shoulder. We move to the 3rd final round.
Seeing a lot of feints, a lot of pauses. Just getting ready to explode, but not really able to land anything thus far.
Come on. Let's get out of this ring. You hear me? Make him show you that he can make defensive movement. He ain't showing you that. Let's go.
Corner of Williams telling him, throw that jab, set up the two. If you land a couple big jabs, he won't be in position to stop that big two.
Third and final round, Williams immediately with the jab. He told us to Terry Williams in our fighter meeting, I'm going to be very calculated. I will not take unnecessary risks. He's certainly been true to his word to this point in the fight, Chris.
Absolutely. This is the third round. Let's see if he opens up. Looks to land a big punch.
Again, despite this methodical pace, these are two extremely powerful heavyweights. And now turning up the pressure, both men. Williams landed the up jab that Carthon the right hand.
You ever think Carthon feels like he should be? He might be down. He might have to do something dramatic to win this fight.
Jab off the mark from Williams, but it slightly moved Carthon off his striking line. Carthon resetting. That very Muay Thai stance. You see the back foot turned out. Heavy Muay Thai stance from Carthon coming to the mid-range.
Carthon looks like he's always looking to counter at this point. Not seeing him push up and try and get inside, but he talks about head movement to get in. Not seeing it at this point.
The fighting continues. There's the left hand, right hand. Slick from Williams. Big left hand right back from Carthon. The duck under left hand, and down goes Bolo Carthon.
That was that left hook I talked about, Sean. The right hand's missing. That left hook is going to be there.
The assessment by Michael De Jesus to Bolo Carthon. Carthon stumbles. De Jesus stops this fight, and victory in his BKFC debut for Terry Williams.
So that's the third fight in a row. Nobody knocked down the first two. Knocked out in the third. 3 times in a row. Some very evenly set up matchups. I like it. People are showing skill and just getting knocked out at the end. It's great. Here's that good up jab you talked about that really got the attention of Bolo. They both started really winging it then. The right hand, and that left hook. We didn't see it there. The left hook comes, like I said, after it throws a right, it misses. When you're the fighter and you throw a big punch and you miss, you're not ready, you don't see it. And here's what happened at the end. Bolo did beat the count, however, he said, walk this way, and he just kept walking the wrong way. Back of my head hurt, I don't know. Step this way and face me. And he just kept walking. I'm gonna go this way. He said, face me, face me. He's not facing him, Sean.
There was that slight stumble by Bolo Carthon, and Michael De Jesus feeling that Carthon cannot safely continue the immediate protestations of Bolo Carthon. Victory for Terry Williams. A very intriguing co-main is headed your way. It's part of our main card, which you can watch by scanning the QR code on your screen and also going online to BKFC.com. Pivotal at 135 pounds, Ryan Reber versus Joshua Oxendine. It is tonight's co-main event of the evening as we're sold out at the iconic OCC Roadhouse and Museum in Clearwater, Florida. Methodical from the heavyweights and then explosive in the end to victory. Well done from Terry Williams in his BKFC debut. We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Michael De Jesus, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 23 seconds, round number 3. For your winner by KO, Terry Williams.
And a good job for Williams, really starting to learn this sport. It was his first time. You tell just what he said, he'd be cautious at the beginning, and once he figured it out, landed some powerful shots and got the victory.
Bolo Carthon is a very talented pro fighter, accomplished in bare knuckle, MMA and Muay Thai. He was methodical. He was sitting on the right hand. Terry Williams turning up the temperature in round number 3. The left hand knocked down, the slight stumble by Carthon, and the assessment from Michael De Jesus, and that is the fight. The winner by way of third round technical knockout, Terry Williams defeats Bolo Carthon.
Thursday, June 4th, it's BKFC Fight Night Hollywood. In the main event, the popular bare knuckle fighting OG Julian Lane meets the rising force known as Bryce Henry. Experience versus a warrior who hasn't tasted defeat. In the co-main event, the 7-1 Gogo Slaveski looks to keep his momentum alive when he fights the relentless Johnny Tello. It's the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Watch the raw, unfiltered combat live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Lightweights for you now. Our tale of the tape is presented by Rasha for Jason D'Annunzio versus Quentin Foy.
All right, Sean, both fighters at 5'9". Foy does have a slight 2-inch reach advantage, not much, but you know he wants to stay outside and stay long in this fight.
Our worldwide free view is concluded. 3 prelims, 3 third-round finishes, and to our main card we go. Our 3rd annual BKFC in Clearwater, Florida.